Hello everybody, this is Kevin from Klotz Productions and welcome to my unboxing and review of the Nerf Rival XXIII-1200, also known as the Forerunner. This is a Rival pump action springer that shoots the Rival balls and comes with a 12-round internal magazine. Taking a look at the box, on the front we just got the Rival Precision Battle in there, and as we can see it comes with the 12 rounds and the plastic-free packaging you see down there. On the back side we've got Rival most accurate Rival system, and looks like we have AccuRounds, optimized barrel, and adjusted rear sight. We also got the testing there that shows that apparently it's more accurate. Don't know if it actually is, but that's the claim. Let's get this thing out of the box. All the blue balls. So inside we've got the blaster, 12 Rival rounds, and the instructions. So going over the blaster real quick, there's no sort of attachment point on the front because this is Rival. We usually don't have those. We got the big grip in the front. This is a nice comfortable grip. My whole hand sits in there, so that is nice. And we have the loading port on the top, so to load this, we prime it back. You just load in the 12 balls in here, and once you're loaded, you push it forward and fire. Obviously we got the trigger back here to fire, and then the grip. The grip seems pretty nice. I am left-handed, so I would actually hold it this way. This is big enough to where it can accommodate my full hand, and it does feel pretty comfortable. We got a safety over here, so when this is forward you can't fire. When it is back you can fire. That ball's gone. And then we got some sights on the front and in the back. We just got these little neon green in the front here and some yellow in the back. This just has an adjuster. You pull it forward to lower it, and you pull it back to raise it back up to adjust how you want to aim. I don't know that that's very practical with the accuracy of Rival rounds in general, but it's a nice little added feature and just fun to use. Then on this side we have the release, so if you want to prime it and you want to de-prime it, you hit that little lever, little button down, and it'll let you go back and shoot again. There's an attachment point back here for a sling mount, so a sling attachment, but there isn't any other sort of attachment here for like Nerf accessories or anything, just some cosmetic stuff. So that's the overview of the blaster. Let's go ahead and shoot it and get some chronograph numbers for you. Alright, so this is straight out of the box. 12 new rounds. Have not fired this before. First time. 102. 100. 103, 100, 103, 104, 107, 103, 104, 102, 102, duplicate, and 100. Alright, so I got the 12 AccuRounds loaded up, and I have a target down there. Got one of the dingers. You can't see it very well here, but I'll let you know if I hit it. And we're going to see if we get any sort of accuracy with this thing. I'm at about 25 feet, roughly. Aiming at the top of it. I think both those went to the left. Left. Up, above it. Slightly left. Still going left. High. There's a hit. These all seem to be going up and to the left a little bit. So only one hit from down here. Try it again real quick. Alright, and for comparison, I'm going to try some regular Rival rounds, see what we get. honestly, I think those are more accurate than the Accu rounds. All right, so we're back. So what did I think of it? First of all, let's go over the FPS numbers that we got on it. The chronograph numbers. We got, for the 12 shots, we got an average of 102.5. Looks like we had a low of 100 and a high of 107. And those were just the 12 shots I fired. I did run some other regular rival rounds through it, and I didn't write them down, but they were basically the same numbers as these. And I ran a few more with both. And I actually got some as high as 114 and 115, although I think those are outliers. So I think this 102 is a fairly accurate representation. 102, 103, maybe around 100 is a fairly accurate representation of what you're going to get, which was surprising for me because I think some of these people, some people, got maybe in 80s or 90s even. I'm not sure, but I'm quite glad, quite happy that it shot at 100 FPS, over 100 FPS. I was not expecting that out of this. I'm not sure if this was an updated version from the original one, or if some of them just shoot better than others. But that is the FPS ratings we got out of this. As you saw in the video, on the firing footage, I don't think that the Accu rounds fired any more accurate than regular rival rounds. I don't know if there's a weight difference in them, but with the Accu rounds, they all seem to curve up and to the left a lot and have a lot more curve in general. The regular rival rounds, for me at least, seem to go straighter and just be more accurate in general. They didn't float as much. And that was at 25 feet, so you saw in the footage what kind of accuracy I was getting. So one thing that I did forget to mention about it was that it does not have slam fire. If you prime it and then kind of hold the trigger, it will fire when you get forward, but that's not really slam fire. You can't actually pull it back while you're holding the trigger. So it doesn't have slam fire, unfortunately, which you think that they would with these, but for whatever reason they don't. It'd be great if they did, but they don't. So this is basically a upgraded takedown. The takedown runs 8 rounds. This one runs 12, and that's basically how I look at it. Upgraded takedown, different form factor, and more ammo. I do like the grip on this. It's a nice big grip, easy to use. So that is an improvement over the takedown. And overall, I think it's a pretty cool blaster. The only issues I noticed with this, I didn't have any major jams or malfunctions or anything, but when I was going really, really fast, you know, like firing like that, occasionally, or once actually, the last round would just go forward a little bit and would fire out. I don't know if that's an error with the blaster or if that's just from going really fast and not actually sealing it before I pull the trigger. I assume the case is that I just wasn't sealing it when I was pulling the trigger. But otherwise, yeah, it seems to work pretty good. So that is my overview, my review of the Forerunner. I like it. I picked it up on sale at 18 bucks. I think at 28. I don't know, it might be a little steep, but it just depends on how you all value your money. I think it is a good pickup. I enjoy it. I'll probably put a K26 in it, see what kind of FPS we get out of it from that. And I may even end up painting it maybe like a white and black, so I think that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this review, found it useful, and I will see you all in the next one.